Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Karak Zank playthrough where we are playing as the spine of Sotek Dwarfs, and we are pushing our way to the coast through the Skaven. We've just had a fairly brutal battle here at Oxhill. I've once again forgotten to do my renaming. Oh god, tell me off for that, guys. I don't have much time at the moment because my son's not been particularly helpful today. So I'm just grabbing this in time, so I'm not going to stop recording and going. And let's just check. We are having some issues up here, and I could do getting somebody up there. But for the moment, in fact, yeah, we could potentially recruit somebody up here. I'm going to recruit somebody up here to send over there with a few troops. I can't afford to just now, though. Let's see. Extra money from tool makers. Tool makers are our basic. Are all these tool makers? Yeah, so extra income from our tool makers is quite a good one, because that's going to be our basic unit of, our income generator. They're wandering around. I need to pay attention to them because I don't want them to. That's perfect, actually. It's annoying having the plague, but it could be worse, because if the plague was anywhere else, well, if they'd come from my army, that would have been far worse. The only issue is I'm almost certainly going to get a rebellion there now, and there's not a huge amount I can do about that. But it's better than my army having the plague. So if my army had the plague, I would pretty much lose. Is that a siege going on up there? I don't want them to take there. I think that's Teclis sieging there, and I actually don't want him to win there. I want to consolidate this region as my coastal sort of block. Take out the Dark Elves as well there, and we will have a very nice bit of territory. Our next major war will be over the hills here. We'll probably push forces over into here and push up the side of Lustria. Well, the side of Lustria we can get to, because I've got a very nice defensive sort of situation there, certainly up to here. But yeah, we're going to try and stay relatively friendly with all the Lizard Men factions as well while we're doing all of this. Yeah, it does look like marks of the old one is being sieged, which I don't really want to be happening, but... How long will that plague last? 5 turns. Yeesh. Let's grab a Rune Lord for here. He's going to go straight over to there.
My axe thirsts for war. To war!
We don't have the best replenishment here. I'm half tempted to push straight on.
Let us begin.
Let's hope the Skaven aren't ready to charge, because if they are, I'm in trouble. If that'll sort itself, the corruption is going to be problematic. We've got the capital, so we know where things are going to happen. Okay. We do still have issues in lots of places. No. They're elves. Why would I be friends?
Talk at me in your crude language if you must.
No. They want peace because obviously they're taking damage. Not necessarily planning on going toward Teclis, guys, but I don't want to be pushed into peace either too early, because if I go straight to peace, that's not necessarily a good thing for me. In fact, well, sorry, I'm not peace. That's the wrong word. If I form a non-aggression pact, it just removes my options, basically. You know, I'm trying to stay friends with the lizard men for the moment. As we get bigger, we may decide to do other things. We may decide that some of these factions around us, certainly Itza, you know, we may decide that actually they're not worth it for us. We want to take them out. But for the moment, as I said, we're going to form coastal settlements here. We're going to push in behind us. There are certainly gold mines somewhere up here as well. Work out where that gold mine is actually, then push in there. I may go for a peace treaty with Zeti and just cut them off. Cut them off and destroy them. It would be quite cool if people didn't know them, it didn't affect you, but it does. Where is the gold mine? Oh, diamond mines up there. They will no longer offer me peace.
Forwards.
I wonder what's going to be here.
Fight.
Actually, a fairly decent settlement. Well, not that decent. I can take that. I'd prefer to have more peaceful, you know, than not to have as much there, but I can definitely take that. So, sitting back is not a good option at the moment. Lovely Skaven battle here. We should be able to pull them into us nicely, and my ranged will shred this setup. They've got a lot of Skaven, to be fair. They've got 1,001 Skaven. That's because they're Skaven. So I am going to definitely take losses here. This, I may regret this. Hungrim may have bitten off more than he can chew here.
Dwarf warriors. For the High King. Bring them down. Warriors. For the High King. Dwarf warriors.
Has it actually done it? Yeah, it has!
War of vengeance.
So, I've done them to do them like that.
For the ancestors.
And I've grabbed all of my ranged. Actually, to start with, we'll push them forwards. I'm not quite sure why it's done that, though.
Victory will be ours.
So you guys can sit back to be used where needed. You can actually just sit over that.
Crutch thrower. Dwarf warriors.
They can sit back to defend them. Lord is going to sit nice and centrally. Okay.
Targets, Lord. Understood, Lord. Ranging targets. Stuck.
Start shooting.
For the High King. Crutch thrower. Next kill is ours. Most of the throng. I am
Forwards.
the Lord.
That's why these guys are here.
Dwarf warriors. Crutch thrower. Right.
Oh god, I didn't even realise there was a...
Our fire undim. Quarrelers.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, focus fire him.
For the Karak Zank. Dwarf warriors. Range, range, fast.
Ooh, sort of thing is gonna hurt.
Quarrelers! Killers! Yes! Yes! No!
Let's take that out.
Quarrelers! Slay them! Move on! Go!
Where's my lord? Get on that goddamn warlock engineer.
Go on, man! Castle! Quarrelers! Go! Down! Take them down! Quarrelers!
Support here. Oh god, why did you pull off?
Attack the earth! Let the vengeance begin! The clans unite! Pick your targets well!
You guys can go and support over here. You guys just need to start shooting them.
Dwarf warriors, attack the Urks! Warriors! Aye, as you command! Fire on the foe! Our fire undimmed! Dwarfs,
Oops, well I lost my artillery. That was stupid. That was me being daft.
will do! They have wronged us!
Send those guys over to them. We are actually struggling in the centre there. I could use a bit of support.
Quarrelers! Take them down! Fire on the foe! They have wronged us! Pick your targets well! Quarrelers! Kazoo! Fire on the foe! Let the vengeance begin!
They can just shoot into them while the other guys hold. That is the nice thing about dwarf archers, is they can actually hold a line quite nicely. That's going nicely. Right, you guys can all shoot up at these, take them out fairly quickly.
Shoot the Wazags! Quarrelers!
Finish him. You guys can charge up and in.
Move now!
I think we've got this, guys.
We demand blood! Dwarf warriors! For the ancestors! Scoff! Dwarf warriors! Vengeance!
You can ping away at him. Not a most glorious battle, especially as these guys chased, which I didn't notice, which messed things up massively, but...
Slay the Oathbreakers! It is a reckoning! Attack! Shoot the Wazags! Fire on the foe!
There we go. We now have a matter out. So we won. That's the key thing. Not our best victory. Apparently decisive. I'm not sure I would agree with that being decisive. It was a good... I mean, okay, we lost 199, but we lost 199 of units which are a lot more expensive. So actually, I don't think that was a worthwhile victory. I don't think we did well at all there, actually. I think my Dowie could have done much better. I could have organised my troops better by spreading my better units, and I should have had my guys on my artillery in guard mode. But we won. So, you know, it's not the end of, it's not that bad. And we have a port, and that is a really important thing for this campaign.
Now shall it consume last leader.
What were we about to say? What?
Wisdom of the layer. for a reckoning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
By the grudge bearer's will. My axe thirsts for war.
I can't quite afford another one. Axe Lord again. I know it's low level units, but we need that at the moment. That's sad. Start buffing up my range, because my range start doing a lot of my damage here, so.
My anger burns bright. Vengeful Rune Lord. If you say so, Beardling.
You can start heading here, because I'd like to be able to tax here again. Not when it makes much, but.
Summon me if you dare.
We have a port. We have a coastal settlement. That is a key thing for us. Oh, wow.
Aye. Let's
So,
hear what you
my
have to
allies
say.
have lost some
we'll
territory.
Hear it before oath go.
Yes. Yeah, we will make 161 off that. Or is it they're making 161? I always get confused about which way round it is, but we're making money off that anyway. Trade is going to be one of our lifebloods here. Especially as these are all not going to be tricky settlements. Oh, that's what I was a bit worried about. That's not going to be good. I think I could get away with watering that one, guys. I'm a little concerned by the pirates there, because they are anti-infantry. We are definitely weakened at the moment. It's not a big army. I think I can defeat it, certainly with a garrison here, but I would prefer not to have to fight it. I may have to do some merging just to get our units, some units to full strength and re-recruiting. But they can probably hit me next turn, so I've got to be a little careful. That said, merging units isn't actually going to give us less units. Ooh, and there's Eshen. So who's sieging Marks of the Old Ones? Yeah, we're definitely pushing up here as soon as we can. Because we want to get as much of this province as we can. If here does fall to someone else, so be it. Pestilence is destroyed, so who holds Marks of the Old Ones? Ah, it's going to be one of the other Skaven factions. Now, I could even go for a peace treaty at the moment, but no. I kind of want Star Tower to fall. Because if Star Tower falls, I can go and reclaim it and get that lovely elven port. But at the same time, I would lose my income from there.
Whatever bargain or parley you...
This will fail. No.
The throng agrees. Ready. One rag.
We've got a tough little force there, to be fair.
What do you want? Casting the runes. What?
Them expanding is a little bit of a pain.
But
I'm intrigued as to who holds there.
Plutok! Sotek Polk Zulasta! Itzatek!
Okay, that's quite cool. That little Bit of a singing there.
For the wisdom of the layer.
My visions predict failure.
They don't have a great garrison, so I can march on there quite easily. But we are also going to get a rebellion here soon, so... We'll see what those Dark Elves do. If they land, we will batter them. If they don't land, we will batter them. If they stay there, we will take them at sea. I suspect this is the High Elves sieging somebody. I want the port, and I want the See, I'm gonna have to go up and siege there no matter what I do. What I'm a little worried about is when I get the inevitable rebellion here.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this front?
That must be Eshen there. And there. No. I'd like the money, but not that much. So I'm happy to wait for the moment. There's a lot going on here, so I need to pay attention. My empire is fairly elongated. So while my other option is I sail over to the deserts and just resettle there, but I turn myself into a horde and effectively abandon Lustria, but I don't want to do that. This is an interesting campaign, but it's tricky, especially with the way I've ended up stretching myself. That would have probably been better going to war with the lizard men to start with, just to consolidate. But again, I didn't really want to do that. That's not... Kind of want to stay friends with them.
What?
This will fail. No. You waste my time.
28.
Onward.
I think we can do it.
Let us begin. Bring them. My axe thirsts for war.
Oh, I thought I could get there in a turn. Must have been by going to sea. Oh, it's them!
You were nothing.
No, it's not. Oh, I do have an interesting mod on, which I've got to look at, which basically puts Dawi buildings, puts some of your buildings in every settlement you take. Which just kind of looks like we've got a Dawi thing sticking out of these settlements. But it's quite cool. Industry 10%. Ooh, growth is also good. No, I want money first. Let's see, that's a big army there. I don't necessarily want to be being involved in that, but I suspect it's going to get itself battered there. Though they may turn around and double tap me, which would be bad, and I may end up retreating if that happens. Don't you dare! Oh, I thought they would land and siege. See, if he comes back and attacks me, I will be forced to retreat. Oh, they fought there, though. So Lokir lost there. So this is actually a really good time to hit them because they're weakened. And if we take their capital, they have to attack. They're forced to be aggressive, but they may turn around and hit some of my settlements. which is risky, so we'll have to play this by ear. Oh, damn you, Itza. So Itza took marks of the old ones, which I really wanted. That said, Itza is going to be a good bastion against the rest of the world, because there's a lot of nasties going on up there. So actually having Itza there is not the end of the world. We've lost our trade agreement because they've lost their coast. Damn. And that's all Eshin territory. I think Zan Hupek is going to fall, which might mean my outlying settlements are in a bit of danger.
Yes.
I reckon we'll have a turn or two. Nah. We can win this. I'm going to regret this battle. I reckon we can win this. They do have bonuses versus infantry, but we should be able to deal with this. They've got a reasonable amount of range. We are going to have to advance at them, but so long as we're careful, so long as we form ourselves properly, so long as we use our range reasonably, we should be able to do this. They do have good range, and their range is armor piercing as well, actually. That is the downside here. The upside is their units are quite light, so...
That'll do!
Straight forwards and into them, guys. And blitz down the Death Hag. And the sorcerers. Evil Lyn! That is so Evil Lyn. Evil Lyn. So they have a sorcerer called Evil Lyn. That is awesome. Alright, try throwing magic at us. We don't care, we're Dowie.
Ranged firepower ready! Understood!
Shred that one first.
Move now! Be it ready! For the Karak Zank! Aye! It is a reckoning! WARHAMMER II! And...
That'll do nicely.
We have scores to settle! Ah! For the ancestors! Shoot the wazzocks! Fire on the
Take that
foe!
bolt thrower. Ooh, they are causing quite a bit of damage to us.
Kill them all in Beard's reach! Aye! Warriors!
Hit that cav.
Fight! For the ancestor gods! Pick your targets well! Withdraw! Kill them! For Grimnir! For Grimnir, I honor thee!
Right, let's hit that bit where they've breached our line. We're cracking a bit on that side, which isn't good.
Fire on the foe!
Oh god, I'm going to regret this massively. God, hit that Reaper Bolt thrower. That is vicious, guys. Okay, this battle is not going to plan.
Nothing can stop us! Righto! Kill them all in Beard's reach! Quarrelers! Pull out!
I mean, we do good damage from my range. Oh, that's not good.
Withdraw! For the high
Their buff going off is going to crack us. Damn.
the Wazzocks! Anu!
Note to self, next time I think I'm fighting these guys, don't.
Move now!
Don't think it'll be so easy.
Withdraw! Take them down! Attack the Urks! Fire on the
Hit
foe!
that death hag, take her out now.
Pull out! Shoot the Wazzocks! Missiles ready!
That's it. Killer.
Quarrelers!
They will shred my archers.
For the Karak Zank!
Get out. This is over. God, we're not even getting a chance to get out. God damn.
Withdraw!
Stats wise, I was expecting to do much better because of my melee defense, and maybe, yeah. Yeesh. We are going to need to fall back and regroup. Fast, because they have troops left. But yeah, that was brutal. And I didn't do enough damage to their range, to be fair. They said even their normal units did a lot. Evil Lyn wasn't that bad, but... That was a mistake. Which may prove fatal. That said, they can't necessarily follow me because the High Elves are also pressuring them and are about to land. So I may be saved there, just.
On to glory for the ancestors. For the wisdom of the land. Move. Forwards.
And that is where we are going to have to leave this one, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this playthrough, even with our losses there. As always, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers UK and Fanatical Games. Thank you very much for your time, and if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and make sure you hit the little bell button if you want to be notified when I post videos. Thank you very much, guys.